everyone. Welcome to Kick-Ons, episode 40, brought to you by Ordira. Nuxie got a really special guest today, knocking down the door. He's so keen to come on today. Jack Payne, welcome.
Cheers, guys. Good to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Nux, how are you?
I'm good. I got a sore back at the moment. Played TRL last night. Yeah. TRL, Touch Rugby League.
Oh, yeah.
Got all those
End
John
golf.
Thurstons.
End golf?
End golf. What's end golf?
Touch Rugby League and golf. You played golf too.
Yesterday, yeah. So, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, yesterday was a good game for me. Yesterday I played golf. Shot a 5 over. I was -2 after 9, and then literally choked by the words of Charlie Cameron. I choked, which is fine. I don't care because my handicap's 15, and I was playing social.
You play golf, Payney?
Yeah, I played golf in Oxy, probably back in March, and then haven't touched the golf club since then. So
We're at Brookie.
Nah,
where do we
Pacific,
play?
dog track.
Yeah.
That's all right. Pacific's nice.
It's a good track.
Yeah. Final episode of the year, Nuxie.
Yeah. Home
And
and away
we're
season
going off
today.
with a bang with Payney.
Yep.
He's a very interesting person, so I'm keen to have a chat with him. How are you, Payne? How's the rehab going? Back next week?
Back next week, yep. So that'll be 8 weeks post-injury. So it's been a long 8 weeks, but at the same time, it's sort of gone pretty quickly. So keen for next week.
What have you been getting up to in your off time?
Mate, not a great deal. Breno and the rehab boys have been making me work pretty hard. So a lot of swims, a lot of bikes. So it's been good.
Yeah,
I've heard you drop a few skin folds. Is that correct?
Yeah, a few skinnies been dropped, which
So
is
just
good.
bit
Always
more
nice.
And he's been doing curls in the gym. Seen that as well. Yeah, give him a run for my money. Yeah.
How's it been going? Like just sitting there watching for the last 8 weeks. The boys are travelling, okay.
Yeah.
But how you sort of your description of how the boys are going while you're seeing it from the outside.
Yeah, I must admit I'm a nervous watcher. I hate watching. I love to be out there with the boys playing, obviously, but I suppose the last 2 weeks have been a little bit disappointing. We've obviously started the games really well, and for whatever reason, we've just sort of dropped off in the second quarters and let the opposition back in. But in saying that, our last sort of 11 weeks has been really solid. Like I think we're 9-2, so we're still in some great form, which is good.
Nice.
And you've been going to the airport much? Planes?
Last time I went out was probably the West Coast game when you boys were flying out on the Friday.
Oh, and you waved to him.
Well, it was probably week 1 in my rehab, and I was non-weight bearing, and I had a scooter to get around on, so I couldn't do a great deal.
Yeah.
So I was like, bugger it, I'll go out to the airport, I'll grab a coffee, and I'll just sit there and watch the boys fly out. And where the viewing platform is, it's sort of right in the middle of the 2 runways.
Yeah.
So I was texting Charlie, and I'm like, mate, when you're looking out the window, I'll be sitting in the car, I'll flash my lights at you. And he was loving it. He's like, righto, mate, I'll get back to you. And didn't happen in the end because he took off the wrong direction.
The long direction.
Oh, Nuxie, you can't talk, bro. Everyone knows that Payney loves his planes, and obviously a passion of yours, bros. There's a special we can be on the Gabba training, and where it's directly underneath the flight path.
And same as the
So
golf,
if you
I
just
play
look,
golf with this guy.
if you go to Payney, what plane's that? And he just picks it out straight away. Like, where's that sort of passion for planes come from? And it's just stuck with you ever since, I guess.
Yeah, suppose from like a young kid. I honestly don't know how it all started, but I just remember ever since I was a young kid, I was just fascinated by planes and aircraft. So yeah, it sort of just built up from then, which is pretty cool.
Love it. Quick recap on the Collingwood game, Nux.
Yeah, look, we started well. Went out to about a 30-point lead, and then Dacos did Dacos things. In that second quarter, lost Bez as well in that second quarter as well. So, he brought the game a little bit closer. We didn't take our opportunities as well again. But look, credit to Collingwood, they come back and kept us accountable. And look, the standouts on the weekend were, Josh Dunkley had 27 and 14 contested possessions. Will Ashcroft had 26 disposals. Joey had 4 goals as well. We trained pretty well this week, so we look like we're ready for the Bombers game. And hopefully West Coast can do a miracle for us and knock off Geelong in Geelong.
Be nice.
But we look like we'll hopefully have a home final, elimination final. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
And VFL, Nux.
Oh yeah,
Touch on that
VFL
quickly. Runner again.
Yeah, mate. Look, I featured on socials.
Yeah.
Oh
Good
yeah.
photo, wasn't
Who
it?
put that up?
It was a very good photo.
Did he put it up
Phil
himself? Did he ask?
Phil did. No, I didn't. I didn't ask. I said
Did you see
Phil.
that?
Phil, the other digital content guy. He's the big boss. Or Sammy the producer's boss.
Producer.
Producer. He was standing there and he's just practicing his camera, and I'm like, bro, don't take a photo, and he got it perfectly. He got it perfectly. But yeah, look, there was not many comments, so whatever. But look,
Because you need to get Instagram.
Hey, I don't have Instagram.
Yeah, you need to get it, and then maybe you
I
would
don't
have
want
got
to
some
get tagged.
followers.
I don't want to have followers. Anyway, VFL lost by 8 points on the weekend. Look, we started off really well. Zane Zakosielski played probably one of his best games for us on the
really
weekend.
good,
He
yeah.
played on Kruger. Jared Lyons had 41 disposals again. Darcy Fort. Sorry.
There you go. There goes the deal.
26 disposals, 2 goals and 30 hitouts. And Jackson Pryor had 24 down back. So, yeah, look, again, the boys they finished fourth, so they'll have to, third. So they'll have to go to Western Bulldogs or down to EJ Whitten or Whitten Oval in 2 weeks' time. So they'll have the bye this week. I'll head down there and hopefully knock off the Bulldogs again and have a home prelim into the grand final. So, but yeah, look, it's been a great year for the VFL. The boys have been putting pressure on the senior guys as well, and you've seen sort of some of those boys come in and out. But credit to Hutto and the coaching staff for I guess creating a fun environment for the boys to play in. It's pretty hard going down there not going down there, but playing in the VFL, and you're sort of up against it. But credit to the coaching staff and the VFL group for just making that a sort of a welcoming and fun environment to be in.
Love it. All right, well, that's it for the first. Oh, actually, do you want to talk about your deal that you had with your mate? Because you've already lost it.
Yeah, I know. Look, mate, I got a text message the other day, and I was hoping to see if I can get through without stuffing up a word. And I just did it, so it's no more deal anymore. But it was going to be a carton of beer.
Well, I'm in the same boat. I've always stuffed up since I've been out.
So
You don't come on every week, though.
yeah.
Okay? You're not the host. All right, we'll take a short break now, and we'll be back shortly with some more fun things.
Hey, Brother Cow, compared to our first episode, I think we've really hit our strides and started to really nail this hosting thing.
Speak for yourself, Nuxie. I'm a natural at this, I reckon.
Come on, bro. Don't hog all the glory.
Nah, you're right.
Thanks to Aldera headphones, we are lucky enough to have personalised sound right here on set.
And with their simple in-app hearing check, you can have your own tailor-made sound in minutes.
I know, bro. I have been loving my AO2 TV bundle as well.
Really?
Yeah, brother. It's been great to be tuning into all of the games this season. The sound is unreal, and it's like you're really there.
For our listeners, if you're interested in learning more about Ordera, head to ordera.com.au.
And if you're a Brisbane Lions member, don't forget to check out your member benefits page on memberships.lions.com.au to find the unique code and get your 20% off. Welcome back to Kick On, brought to you by our friends from Ordera. I was that confident I was going to get it.
Oh my God, this bloke.
Ordera.
There you go.
Ordera. Welcome back to Kick On, brought to you by our friends at Ordera. Hey, Payney, we were just talking through the break, and you were saying that you were a discus thrower before you became an AFL player. Is that correct?
I was, yeah. Fortunate enough to get to a pretty high level, which is cool. So when I was 17, I got to represent Australia at the Oceania Games, which was over in Fiji at the time. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so what, you did both AFL and discus at the same time? Or?
Yeah, I did both for a little while. And then as I entered my draft year, the academy, Brisbane Lions Academy, sat me down and said you'd sort of got to lean towards one or the other. And then after seeing a few blokes the year above me get drafted, I thought, why not give footy a red hot crack?
And Noosa Tigers, your home club.
Correct, yep.
So Shadow Brain,
Yeah.
John O'Freeman.
Yep, in the past, Freeze. So, yeah, been a few of us now, which is good.
Yeah, nice.
Whereabouts? Sunshine Coast?
Right,
No,
Noosa's Sunshine
yeah,
Coast,
he might
bro.
play. He might play for Noosa, but where is?
Noosa Tigers. Didn't
I
you?
grew up at Pridgeon Beach, which is
There you go.
10 minutes south of Noosa. so-
Flash. Do you get up there? You get up there fairly often, eh?
Yeah, all the time. Beautiful part of the world.
Have
Love
you?
the beach.
Have
As
you
much
always
as
been have you always been a really strong
here we
guy?
go. I don't know. I'd always say I was like bigger growing up. But yeah, I don't know.
You should see Payney in the gym.
I know he's a beast.
Just the way he walks around and doesn't
owns
touch
the
the
joint.
weights.
You walk around.
Just like
Yeah.
Charles. Just like Charles. Charles just does his little weights and then.
We call it the walk-arounds. Payney just walks around, looks at a few weights, picks up, does a couple of curls. That'll do. And then he's done. Nah. It's and you jet ski as well?
Yep, got the jet ski. Hasn't been getting much use in the footy season because it's up the coast at the moment.
Yeah.
But off season gets a fair crack.
Have you decked it out? Fishing gear? Not really,
Nah,
no.
nothing. No, nothing.
Come on.
So,
Do you
not a
go
big
up there more than Shads or?
Nah, Shubs goes up there
nah.
once a week. He goes there once
Well,
a
it
week.
goes a bit more now after we both know what's happening. But yeah, I get up there a fair bit. So obviously the last 8 weeks I've been injured. So
Yep.
most weekends I've been going up, which is good. So just hanging by the beach.
Hanging by the beach.
Beautiful, bros. All right. Tab Sports Spotlight. Anthony?
Look, Tab Sports Spotlight is being our last episode this week. We wanted to discuss what our favourite, or what your favourite, sporting moment of 2024 has been. Look, I would start. I can start off. The skateboarder, the young skateboarder, the young girl who won the skateboarding in the Olympics. That's a good sporting moment for Australia. Ray gun was really good as well.
You're not. Have you seen this bloke dance, bro?
Yeah, I'll say
He's got one move.
Hey, I can twerk, bro. Trust me.
Now we got a fish.
should've
Is
seen
it?
it. Oh, wedding.
What?
You should have seen you at my wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the dance
I was the
floor.
wife of the party. It's all good.
Anything from you, Payne? Favourite sporting
yeah,
moment?
I'll follow Nuxie on the Olympics. Maddie Denny, bronze medal in the discus.
Oh, yeah.
Had a bit to do with Maddie, obviously. So, yeah, it's great to see him get rewarded with a bronze medal over there.
Beautiful. All right.
Cal?
I don't know.
That's why you're going to move on. You're going to move on then.
Yeah, now let's move on. I actually don't know. Well, Olympics.
Well, what about your goal? What about your goal against Sydney? That's a
Yeah, I
good
can't
sporting
say
moment.
that,
Yes,
though.
you can. You can talk yourself
We'll
up.
say that. Time for fan questions. All right. So thanks for sending these ones in, guys. It's actually probably our favourite segment, I
Yeah.
reckon, listening to your questions. So, question for the group comes from Brooke. What is your go-to snack? Payney, what's your...
Must confess, after a game, I'm a big sweet tooth, so hook into the chockies post-game.
What's your go-to
I don't really have a
chocolate?
preferred choice.
Just chocolate.
Just sort of anything that's sitting in the fridge.
Turkish Delight.
Oh,
Delight.
what?
Yeah, bro.
Nah.
One of the best.
Doesn't
If
do it
not a
for me now.
donut.
Mine would be, I reckon, like Snickers pods.
Yeah.
They're
Very
like,
good.
yeah, I can't go wrong. Or like Reese's peanut butter cups. You don't like them?
Haven't never heard of them.
What?
Don't think so.
I think they're American, aren't they? All right, well, might have to bring some in next year.
Thank you.
Question for Payney comes from Jaden. I wonder who that is.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's Jaden? Jaden.
Do we know a Jaden?
Does he do anything at the footy club?
If you were a jockey, which horse... Oh, this is just for you, Payney. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, everyone can answer.
Okay. If you were a jockey, which horse would you prefer to ride? Black Caviar or Winx? Just first of all, you love your horses.
He's not
Do you-
built like a jockey.
I'd actually love to see that.
It'd probably break his back for me.
So, Payney, who would you prefer to ride?
Yes.
Black Caviar or Winx?
Tough question.
I could
Oh.
just picture Payney riding the horse.
I would probably have to lean towards Winks because I believe one of its first races was out of the sunny coast, which is obviously where I'm from. So I'll lean towards Winks.
Yep. Do you want to answer?
Would you
Nocta?
say it's a stayer, right? Winks would be a stayer because it's 300 meters. Oh, what is it? What is it?
Yeah.
3,000
2,000 ran
meters.
over, 1,800, 2,000.
Well, black caviar. I watched black caviar at the Cox Plate, so yeah, I'll
Yep.
be.
Nice.
What about you, Cal?
No, I don't actually don't watch horse racing. I don't know. I'm boring. Okay.
You're vanilla.
I'm vanilla, baby. Question for Payney again. Comes from Mick. Do you still swing a bit of discus? Do you have any discus at home?
Do you know who Mick
yeah,
is?
that'd be. No, sorry. Mick. No, I don't. But I do have the discuses floating around home somewhere. So yeah, what am I now? Almost 25. So last time I would have thrown was when I was 17.
Oh wow!
So,
So,
yeah,
at,
fair.
at the games.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
games.
What
Yep,
weight?
Last time.
What weight would you be throwing, and like how far could you throw it?
I threw the 1 kilo and 1.5 kilo. So 1 kilo was 64 meters, and the 1.5 was.
It sounds like
Mid-50s.
long way.
But the Olympians use 2 kilos. So
What are
I
they
never got up
throwing?
to that weight.
What are they throwing?
High 60s, mid to high 60s. So
Not bad, Payney. Do you reckon you could have like proper gone all the way?
hard to say. I did love it,
Yeah.
but I mean, I much prefer to be doing what I'm doing now with footy, being around my teammates and everything like that.
Yep. Next one, Nux.
This one here comes from Dale for the group. How many hamburgers are too many hamburgers? Oh, I can do about 4 hamburgers.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got a big arm.
What? Oh, see, bro.
Man's got to
Oh,
eat,
man.
bro. Man's got to eat.
Nux. There's children listening.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, kids.
4.
They wouldn't know.
Wow.
No, I reckon 2. Sorry, I'm exaggeration.
I think
Four is
we're
a lot.
being
Yeah.
serious.
But it depends on what it is. If it's just like 4 little cheeseburgers, that's easy.
Well, let's go cheeseburger. Like, let's go Macca's cheeseburgers.
The
How
little
many do you
Maccas.
reckon you eat? I reckon I can eat.
I reckon comfortably do 4.
Yeah, I reckon I could do 4 cheeseburgers. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Macca's ones. What about you, Pat? You could eat. I reckon you could eat a fair few.
You would probably eat like the sausage McMuffins, right?
Oh,
The
they
4
are
of those,
good.
yeah, 4 of
I
those.
think I prefer Macca's breakfast. Ah. This bloke making his.
All right. Anyway,
Anyway,
another question for Payney. Comes from Jack. What's your favourite type of play?
Jeez, we could be here all day. Might have a few answers for you, Jack.
Is it
You
Jack?
asked this,
he asked
didn't
the
you?
same
Yeah,
question.
you-
look.
you sent it
asked the
in.
question.
I snuck it in. What we fly to on game days or before a game, the 737s, they're pretty cool.
Why is that though? Like, can you give me
Oh,
a breakdown?
I just love the look of them, like the winglets. Maybe I should answer anymore. I reckon. Nah, look, the A320s, the A350s, I got a few. So
is it your like? Do you when you finish footy, you think you chance to like become a pilot, or is that a another dream of yours, or?
yeah, not really sure. I haven't given it that much thought. Although I do believe Stephen May is doing his
Yep.
pilot license down in Melbourne.
Yeah, he was
which
doing it
would
when I
have
was
done
playing
at
with
the
him.
Suns.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure what stage he's up to, but I believe he's fair way down that track. So
might have to hit him up, bro.
yeah, yep.
All right, next segment is the true or false questions. Anthony,
Yeah,
you
look,
got some?
Oh, I've
Or-
got a couple. So true or false? You're a Bunny supporter?
Yep. Love the bunnies.
How they going?
Yeah, not great. Not great.
That's right, bro.
The Chelmit, you good?
Yeah, he's good. Yep.
Oh yeah, our physio works down there at the moment.
He
Yeah,
went
Croft.
up and you met him, didn't you?
Yeah,
Went
Magic
to dinner?
Round. Thanks to Croft. So if you're watching, thanks for that, mate.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
Yeah, it was a good few hours with him.
And then your partner, she is a pilot trainee or training for a pilot license.
Yeah, correct.
True or false? Yeah.
Yep, yep.
So how far away from being a pilot is she?
Probably another 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, not long at all. So.
A couple of others here. I've got 2 more. True or false? You used only a pitching wedge when playing a golf, and you played your best game.
Where do I start with this? I mean, it was you, Charlie, myself,
And Shadow Brain.
and Shadow, and
And we were playing for
what,
a
hole
lunch.
four?
Yep.
Hole four?
Hole 4.
and we were probably 150, 160 from the pin.
And you were playing off 36.
Yeah, not a good golfer. So,
Neither, man. So up.
So
Yeah.
Charlie's advice was,
yep. So sitting probably 150, 160 out from the pin, and he goes, "Payney, I think you should pull out the pitching wedge here."
just lay it up to 100. And then go again.
How far did you hit it?
Well, I reckon I went in the water. Went in
Yeah,
the creek.
Oh,
something like that.
Wait, was this a Brookwater?
Nah,
No,
this is Pacific.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pacific. And then last one is true or false? Are you Charlie's servant?
Oh.
Yes, I do everything for him. Drive him to the airport for away games, everything.
This week, finishing off, we have Essendon at the Gabba. Obviously, a big game for us. Heading into finals, and it's Joey's 200th as well against the old side. I swear that happens like a fair bit, eh?
Yeah.
Like blokes playing their like milestones against old
Old
clubs.
clubs.
Thoughts about the matchup and thoughts about the game.
Yeah, obviously, important game. We need a win for the sake of the home finals. A lot on the line, so like Essendon going to be wanting to come up here and knock us off, especially for Dyson Heppel's farewell game. So, yeah, very important game coming up Saturday night.
Yeah. And they move the ball fast as well. So
They've been playing some good
yeah,
footy.
they've been playing some good footy. Again, inaccurate in front of goal. Yeah, so look, we just got to be on our game and bring the heat again, and then sort of wait for the bye the week after, and get stuck into the finals hopefully. So it's the key matchups. I guess is probably going to be McGrath and Cameron, also Merritt through that midfield. So depends on who goes to him. If we can sort of limit his effectiveness. That'll go a long way in winning the game. Draper in there as well against McInerney. Big O's been playing really well. So Draper's one of those ruckmen who like to tap it and get on the run straight away. But yeah, look, all around it's going to be probably a good game. It's going to be fast, I reckon. The Gabba was fast this morning. It looked fast anyway. You guys look fast.
Maxie wasn't even on there. He's just sitting in the shade.
Yeah, I was sitting in the shade, mate. Keeping warm.
Observing.
I keep him cool, not
Yeah.
warm. Keep him warm. I was doing Andrew Crowell's job. Just sitting in the grandstand, just watching the boys train, watching you sweat it out.
Yeah, no,
Like
it's
a lot of
it's
our supporters would
beautiful
like to
day.
do.
It's a beautiful day. And it's going to be like 30s next week.
Yeah, 31s.
Heating up.
31 heating up. The snakes are out.
The snakes
Clean.
are out.
They are. They actually are.
Yeah.
They actually are.
Yep.
Thanks,
Like,
mate.
yeah.
Thanks.
Just be careful out there, guys.
Thanks, everyone, for joining Kick-Ons. Payney,
Thanks for
how do
having
you
me
think
on,
it went?
boys.
How do you think it went? Was it all right?
Good. Hopefully the best one of the year.
I think actually it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Good laugh.
Thanks, Jackson.
Hey, I'm not coming back on now.
Did you go on Huey and Coombs?
I did. Yeah.
We'll see how many
Thoughts?
views we get. Who was better?
Did better.
I'll say them now after you called me Jackson.
Thanks everyone for listening. Thanks, Payney, and hopefully we get a win this week at the Gabba, and I think it's another sellout. So, yeah.
And don't forget to tune into Between the Lines. The girls will start their little podcast in the next couple of weeks. So get on board the AFLW season on September the 1st.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.